Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, Tuesday is usually a day with a lot of numbers to digest from the USDA. So first of all, they said that the winter wheat crop here was rated 53% good to excellent versus 52 a year ago. Some people thought that it might be a little bit higher. We are hearing talk that crops like in Kansas, maybe Oklahoma that was planted later and got rained on don't look as good as the crop that was planted earlier. We also noted that the U.S. corn harvest is 63% done. 63 is average, so in line with expectations. Hearing a little bit lower yields, and maybe the USDA might lower the crop a little bit in their November crop report. We also noted that the soybean crop is 72% harvested, 81 is average. Looked like in the central part of the Midwest, farmers focused on soybeans, and still hearing a few spots where there's quality concerns, and the basis level is still soft because of a lack of a strong export market. Yesterday, wheat exports were running about 23% behind a year ago. USDA is forecasting a 14% increase. Corn, 69% ahead of a year ago. USDA is only calling for about a 2% increase. And beans are 41% behind, and USDA is calling for a 3% decline. So again, Friday's pickup in wheat prices was because Egypt bought a cargo of U.S. wheat, but we need more. We'll see if we can sustain these corn export paces. It looks like both Ukraine and South American corn prices in the last few days have dropped pretty dramatically, and they are now competing with the U.S. as far as exports are concerned. And the beans, there's no resolution to the U.S.-China situation, and yesterday the United States has announced they're preparing to put additional tariffs on China's goods that are left, not tariffed, if there's no good that comes out of the talks with the U.S. President and the Chinese President in November. Weather-wise, U.S. Midwest, with off and on showers over the next 10 days favoring the eastern Midwest. Today's models shows 9 to 12 inches of snow for North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, November 5 through 8. So I bet those people hope that changes. And then we look for some rains across the rest of the Midwest during that time frame. The funds yesterday, seller of beans, oil, corn, and bought a little bit of wheat. Still short about 70,000 beans, long a small amount of corn, and short about 30,000 tons of wheat. So again, just kind of watching the outside markets. Yesterday had a volatile day in the stock market after these tariffs were announced. We're trying to be up a little bit today. The U.S. dollar is still stronger. That offers a resistance to commodities, and crude is lower. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.